So who knew that we were just going to have this random Patrick Peterson, Kyler Murray beef going on? It's hilarious, and it definitely escalated quickly. I think definitely on Kyler Murray's side. I think Peterson's comment was sort of whatever, and I think Murray definitely took it out of context. But plus, the media loved this because you cover Patrick Peterson's comment, you cover Kyler's reaction to Patrick Peterson's comment, and now we're at the stage where you cover Patrick Peterson's reaction to Kyler's reaction to Patrick Peterson's statement, which it's kind of hilarious. So recapping. Resetting the frame here. So all things covered over on CBS Sports. Patrick Peterson, Brian McFadden, fantastic. And so they're talking about how the Cardinals offense is a mess. And we'll get into a couple things why that is. I think Cliff Kingsbury is a dead man walking in terms of his job status. And that's when Peterson went in with the Kyler Murray, don't care about nobody but Kyler Murray. And I think that if you listen to the entire clip, they were talking specifically about the offense. And Peterson, he elaborates on why he thought that in his other comments. But if you get just read that in black and white out of context, you'd be like, ooh, spicy. That's muy caliente, especially since Patrick Peterson and Kyler were teammates for a while. Kyler, former #1 overall pick, Peterson, even though his relationship with Arizona is strained, and maybe that's why the thumb is down on the scale a little bit too. But I mean, sure, he's got friends in that building. He's still got former teammates, former coaches, former staff members that he's still tight with. And I'm sure that he's gotten the inside info, what's going on with Kyler, what's going on with all the drama that we've been seeing on Hard Knocks in season. Then Kyler Murray. So PFF, they tweet out a graphic with the Kyler Murray don't care about nobody but Kyler Murray, Patrick Peterson quote. And then Kyler got, this isn't true. You on some weird ish, P2. You got my number. If you really felt like this is a big bro or mentor, you felt this as a big bro or mentor, you're supposed to call me and tell me, not drag me so your podcast can grow. So I think that Kyler definitely just ran with the ball, pun intended, the wrong direction. Like he pulled a Jim Marshall. Ow, that one hurt. It did. I think that Peterson did not mean it. He did not mean it to come across the way that it did, and I do think that Kyler got in his feelings a little bit, so he put that out there. And then Peterson, during Vikings media availability on Thursday, of course, was asked about it. Our guy Will Raggett assembled this, so a little bit long here, but I think this is some really good information. This is Patrick Peterson on Thursday. First of all, I don't have any beef with Kyler Murray. People said, oh, Patrick blatantly disrespected Kyle. I didn't do that. What I meant by my comment was, when you're a franchise quarterback, you have to carry yourself a certain way. So if you're having bad body language, pouting, moping on the sideline, what type of energy you think that feeds off to your teammates? That's what I meant about Kyler caring about himself, because he's not putting the team first. When you make a bad throw, you're coming off the sideline, you're dropping your shoulders. How do you think the defense feels? If our starting quarterback don't have any energy, no fire, that we can win this game, how can we? And that's what I meant about Kyler caring about Kyler. I didn't mean no disrespect in any fashion or form, as I might not be his mentor, but these are the tips that I think I can help him be a better football player in the long run. It is what it is at the end of the day. He mentioned you have his number. Did you reach out to him? I don't have his number. So it's amazing. Well, maybe Kyler has Patrick Peterson's number, but Patrick Peterson doesn't have Kyler's number, because it'd be weird if Kyler just made that up. I did reach out. I did get his number from an ex-teammate and text him. He didn't reply to the text. Maybe he left him on red. I don't know if that's his number or whatever the case may be. But I do look forward to talking to him, because I see a lot of talent in him. Those mannerisms are alarming. I'm just saying something that most people may be afraid to tell him. It's no secret. Everybody sees it. You see it every time they're on television. You see Kyler Murray pouting, cursing at the head coach, calling out the offensive scheme. I didn't say that. He did. And he's right. I mean, you do have these viral moments of Kyler, yelling at current present coach Cliff Kingsbury, calm the F down. Him and DeAndre Hopkins got into it on the sideline. Murray saying that schematically we're kind of effed. It's just, he's definitely been airing out a lot of laundry as the Cardinals are floundering through a 4-8 season, but he's to blame for part of it. He truly is. And of course, the whole memes about him playing video games, him needing an independent study clause in his contract. I mean, that does feed in a roundabout way the comments that Patrick Peterson was making, that Kyler only cares about Kyler. And I do think that Kyler's reaction really was a self-absorbed way to go about it, because I mean, Patrick Peterson is a mentor. He is a big brother to a lot of players around the league, and maybe Kyler didn't get that treatment, or maybe he wasn't open to that treatment, and he's trying to tarnish Patrick Peterson's reputation as being a fantastic mentor to younger players in the league. It's like, oh, what kind of mentor are you? You didn't come straight to me. He would have. Like, if Patrick Peterson had thought that Kyler would have been receptive to these sort of conversations, like, hey, we make a bad play, don't come off the sidelines yelling at your coach, don't be yelling at your star receiver, don't be trashing the team in the media, don't be looking like someone just kicked your puppy. You can't do that. And I'm sure Patrick Peterson has had many conversations like this with young players during his time with the Vikings, during his time with the Cardinals as well. So, now we wait. Now I'm sure we'll get another installment from Kyler, because on Friday, media availability at Arizona, the media jack will just be like, so Kyler, what do you think about Patrick Peterson's comment to your comment? It's just came out of nowhere, man, but it's actually really hilarious, and frankly, it's pretty revealing about Kyler Murray. But your thoughts are thoughts. Patrick Peterson responded to Kyler Murray's clapback. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.